Success journey of Usman is one of the interesting journey in a way. I still remember I was back at home, coming back from dinner, and I still remember I went to eat saji, one of my favorite dish back at home. And I was coming back with the family. He called, we had a discussion, and he immediately joined. But he said that I cannot study right now because of XYZ reason. However, he started working towards that, and we started the journey.
Yeah.
And he wanted to clear it before Ramadan. He was on the right track. He has worked really hard for last at least for last 2 3 weeks. I have to say that, and he did all the random and every single thing. So of course the date was not available. So he gave for the online exam. He went for the online exam, and to be everyone, this is the first time after his exam I'm talking to him. I have no idea how the exam went, what was the thing. So I'm gonna directly ask it with you guys. Osman, let's before we go into the details, congratulations one more time. So walk me through the online process. How was it?
First of all, congratulations, sir, to everybody also, to me also. Uh, it was not means I can say it was very difficult for me when I go for online exam.
Okay,
I work in a remote area in Saudi Arabia and Jammu city. I
okay,
have to travel from here to my nearest city.
okay,
I talk with my of my one of my friend. He gave me space in his office.
okay.
It was an office actually.
Mm,
So before I booking the exam, I called him around 9 p.m. I
mm.
asked him, I am going to book my exam like this, so I need your support. So he was agree actually. Uh, he gave me the
जी
keys,
बहुत करेंगे।
the office
Okay,
keys, and
okay. Then,
I go there.
Mr. Sami,
When
can you
I
what
try to book the
to
exam, actually I was going for 8 p.m. slot, but
mm,
when I was just go there, the slot was booked.
okay.
So there was no other slot available. So I go to 3 a.m. in the morning.
Mm. 3
That
a.m.
was very
This
difficult.
is
Yes, 3
yeah,
a.m. in the morning.
this is for everyone. The time he did exam strongly against that. But okay, continue.
Yeah, yeah, you asked me also, Osman, why you booked the this timer? So I told you, sir, there was no other slot available. Uh, because next Ramadan also coming. Maybe after 2 days there is Ramadan in Saudi Arabia, in all the world
चलो फिर
also.
मैं बाहर हूँ गाड़ी में
Okay,
लॉक
okay,
करके आ
continue.
जाऊँ।
So it was very difficult, challenging also.
Okay,
When I go for exam, I actually 2 days before when I booked the exam at that day, I checked my PC specifications. It was okay. Means I trial test okay. There was no any problem. But actually in my laptop, because I'm using in office also, so there is one software, some kind of we can say it's uh, tracking software. It was installed in my laptop. I was not aware because when I check in my office, it was okay because there was no
Usman Ali
problem.
sir.
okay,
So when I go there and when I try to test my PC again, it was showing error. Means
so
you have some.
this is now you are going to give the exam. This is
Yeah.
happening at that time. Okay, then.
So at that time, I called one of my friend. I asked him support. I need one laptop. If your friend is in this city, so please help me. I was not know. I have my second option also with me. I bring my iPad also. I was afraid maybe if it is work or not. So when I try to log in through my iPad, so it said no, it is not possible. You have to be a Windows 11 or Windows 10 possible only.
Okay, okay,
Yes.
okay,
So second option also will not support me.
okay,
So uh, at the time, I know because my company is Korean company. I know there is a 6 hours gap. So I send one message to my IT administrator in Korea headquarters. Sir, this software I have to delete from my laptop. So he support me. He deleted, and then when I check the specification, it's okay. There was no problem. Then I trial test maybe around 3 to 4 times. I test this
now
one.
this was
So there
happening
was
at
no
what
problem.
time? This was happening at what time?
Around 9 p.m. sir.
Before we talked or after that?
Uh, no, no, before we talk, sir.
Okay, okay.
So at a time when we talked, it was clear, sir. There was
Oh,
no issue.
That
Because
was
I know they are working on Friday also, so there was no issue. But this was very challenging. I am advice for everybody also. If you are going for an online exam, always you have to keep one option B also.
or
You have to
best
keep
give
yes.
exam on your personal laptop or give
Yeah,
exam
yeah,
in
yes,
center.
yes, yes,
Give exam in center if possible.
yes.
Okay. Okay. So what else? Okay. So what else once okay, that was before the exam. In the exam, how did the entire process went by?
So when I go for the exam, uh, the invigilator, he asked me some photos for my left side, right side, back side, like this. I upload the photos. I use my passport for my identification. But he again asked me because my passport photo was not clear, so he told me to upload again. So I upload again, and then he asked me, "You have to keep your phone away from your hand access." So I keep in the on my shelf nearby. But then he again asked me, "Please show me your working space, your desk with your laptop."
In the exam and during the
Yeah,
exam.
yeah. Means before starting the exam,
Okay.
he asked me like this.
Okay. Before starting the
So
exam, he again asked you. Okay.
yeah, he again asked me, yes.
Okay.
Then I show him the space around my desk, right side, back side, and he told me around 5 second hold the space, hold your laptop in that uh, means in that area, so I can see like this. So then my exam was started. So when started, suddenly
Mm.
after 2 second, it's coming to reconnecting. I don't
Oh,
know why.
okay.
Suddenly after 2 seconds means now starting, and on the first question it automatically coming to reconnecting.
Okay.
So I was afraid, but after 5 seconds it connected again, but there's a no issue. Nobody asked me your exam is disconnected or like this.
But
So
that was a tension there. The
yes,
tension was
it
there.
was very tension. Yes, but you already told me before when we talked. You already told me there will be some disconnection coming. So I was prepared for that one also. But it was a tension for me also
Yes, of
because
course.
it's 3 a.m. I slept. I around 12 o'clock. I slept. I called my sister. You have to wake me around 2 a.m. in the
You
morning
did not
because
call
I'm
your
going to
wife.
sleep.
You did not call you. You ask your sister. So I will tell you
Well,
that.
actually,
Yeah.
I prepare a surprise for my wife.
Ah, you did
Yes.
not share that with me. I'll tell everybody here what happened. So his exam was at 3 a.m. We talked almost at 11 or 10.
Yeah.
I told him go to sleep, but tell your wife to wake you up. He said, why? I said there are two benefits. He said, tell me. I said, one, she will for sure wake you up. Secondly, God forbid, if you are unable to wake up, you can always put blame on her. So you have two benefits on that. Yeah, okay. So yeah,
So my
please.
sister called me around 2 a.m. I was wake up before my sister call actually.
Okay.
So I go for prayer, and then I was preparing for my desk and like this oth- other stuff. So when exam started, uh before sir, you give me one mocks.
Mm-hmm.
So it helps me to keep
The,
motivate me actually.
yeah, you got a very good
Yeah.
score. I guess 80 something, 80%,
85%, sir.
85 percentage or
85%, yeah.
something. Yeah.
So
You got
I
a very
was
good.
very highly motivated when I do that exam at random mocks that I do. I was highly motivated. Maybe I sent you message also when I completed my all random mocks. I sent you message, sir. This is my uh, progress now, and I am just afraid. I am not sure whether I can clear my PMP or not. So maybe at the same day you change your mobile phone, and then you send a message in the group. Maybe some messages are
Yeah.
you
So
miss,
for
maybe
like
like this.
for
Yeah.
one day, all the messages because the WhatsApp get that much updated. So some messages I got lost.
Yes. So I was thinking maybe you didn't receive my messages also. So I was afraid actually. But
Okay.
thank God. Means you when I send you progress report again, I share with you, and you told me, Usman, you book for the exam. So, but I told you, sir, I want to do some questions again. But you told me no, it is okay. Your progress is satisfactory. So you go for the exam. So I think it was Sunday, and uh, I have to book on Monday or maximum by Tuesday.
What is that? Why the reason?
The reason was because in that 3 4 days, so I was thinking, what should I do now? Because if I will go for the questions and going to solve the questions again, maybe my result, just I'm saying, maybe my result, if it's getting low, so I can be demoral. So I was afraid for that one also. But then I didn't go for the questions. I just go for reading. Means I have your book also. Maybe I study 4 times this book.
Mm.
4 times I study. Not only this day, during my whole journey for this one, I study 4 times actually. It
Mm.
helps me also. After 2015, when was my last degree, and now after 9 years, this was the first book which I read.
Which one?
This Pathway to PMP,
Ah,
sir.
okay.
This was the first book
Yeah.
which I
Yeah.
read.
I'm happy.
So
No,
it helps me also, sir, to clear many concepts related to PMP, related to my knowledge.
you have the hard copy or paperback?
You know, I have hard copy, sir.
Ah, hard copy.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it is with me now.
Okay.
I read it around 4 to 5 times, especially
Even I,
agile section.
even I did not read that much many time when I made it. Okay.
Agile section and team section, I read it many times. Many
Okay.
times actually I read. Because every time when I go for exams, for questions, some new topics, some new thing was coming during the
Okay.
moxa. So it
Okay.
helps me actually.
Okay. It helps you. Okay. Let's talk about further now. How did you manage time? One of the challenging thing in the exam is to manage time, right?
Yeah.
So,
So you gave me that video also before the exam, and you told me to watch this one. You gave every idea in that how you will do this one. 80, 75, 75. And I follow that one. 80, 75, 75.
mm,
That was the rule. I follow this one. My first 60 question, actually I took 85. It was my mistake actually. Because I put many questions on flag.
okay.
Many questions on flag.
Okay.
So it also take around 5 minutes to review that one.
I don't recommend
So
it. I don't recommend
that
reviewing
was
the
that
question.
was actually my mistake. I should not do that one.
Okay.
Only
So,
that question which I feel tough. Okay, that one
okay.
okay.
The first 60 question, how much time it took you?
85 time, 85 minutes.
85 more time.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
you took the 10 minutes break.
Yeah, I took the 10 minutes break. I eat chocolate. I do some exercise.
Mhm.
And I go for washroom
Yeah.
like this.
Okay.
So
But
means I
what about the
yeah.
second? How much time it took you to second one?
In 70 minutes I finish the second one.
Okay. And for the
So
last
then
one,
I manage.
okay.
Now
For
last one around the 70 to 70. The 70 in 70 minutes before 70 it was finished actually.
mm,
So when I finished my second 60 questions, I was confident enough to say I have passed my PMP at that time.
wow, wow,
Yes.
that is the level of confidence. I guys,
I was confident enough, sir.
this
Yes,
is
sir.
this is kind of the first time I'm hearing it that
Yeah.
while you give exam, you are saying that you passed. That is beauty. That is beauty of
Yeah.
the
Means
question.
after when I finished my 120 question, I was confident enough to say myself, I have passed the PMP. Yes.
That is what that is beautiful. I never
So
had that. Even when I am
yeah,
giving the exam, this is the only time like I was giving my DMV driving test exam. I was
yeah.
doing the exam. I actually doing exam with this because I knew the question and I was doing like that. Don't not to speed up. Okay, so that's a great thing. Okay,
Yes, sir.
guys, if you have, please download the file, guys. I'm sharing it. We'll do the questions in the breakout room after that. Okay, if anyone has any question, they can raise their hand. Which topic was most dominant?
Most dominants are there was stakeholder and agile.
Stakeholder.
I hardly get only one question from cost, hardly get one question from schedule only.
Hmm.
So dominant portion was agile and stakeholder. That was the dominant portion.
Okay.
And from the simulator,
How many is
I
it?
think, in my
Mhm.
understanding, I think
The
20
context,
questions, same to same was there.
the context was same. The
Yeah.
random mocks more. Random mocks.
Random box, yes. Random box, yes.
Yeah, random mocks. Okay.
Yes.
So okay, let's talk about it further in a little bit more. Any critical path question? Any formula question?
No, sir. There was no formula question. There was no critical path question. There was four uh, this
Drag and drop.
yeah, drag and drop, yes. Four
Yeah.
questions were drag and drop. One
Any?
from drag and
Uh,
drop, one question from Tuckman ladder was there. One question from schedule was there. And one question for from I forgot actually.
hmm,
Uh, from this whole scrum ceremonies. 5 scrum ceremonies was there. Yes.
Vibes Scrum ceremonies was there.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Guys, you have any question? You can ask any formula question.
No, no, sir. There was no formula question, sir.
What was the length of the questions, if we say?
Length of the question, 1.5 line only.
All the exam.
Yes. Or maybe I got around 5 questions, 2 lines, and hardly get 1 or 2 questions, 2.5 lines.
So why it took you then 85 minutes in the first section?
I was just slow to read, slowing like this. So I was just keeping
Then
the
then
this
you are lucky.
ruling
Then
like
you
this.
are lucky man. If it
I
took
can
you,
say, sir.
yeah,
I can
one and
say
a
because
yeah.
I was listened other journeys, success journeys also, and many people say question was around three lines, 3 lines and 3.5 lines like this, sir. But I hardly get 2.5 line question, only one or maybe two.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. So now, any calculation question, any graphical question?
No, sir. No, there was no graphical question. There was no calculation question.
No graphical. So was the
Yes.
question not based on scenario? Like, was the question based more on scenario or definition type?
Definition type, maybe I happened to see around 15 questions. There was definition type, sir,
Hmm. But
and
most
remaining all on scenario basis.
all scenario based question. Okay,
Yes,
okay, that is great. Okay, now you know the most important thing, Usman, for
sir.
me is each one teach one.
Inshallah, sir.
Each
I
one
will be
teach
there.
one. Each
Yes,
one teach one is the mantra of the game. And yes, Vinuj, for drag and drop you just shared. And I really want you that to work with the people, to guide them, to make sure that every single person becomes certified PMP. That is my dream. And of course, my goal is to get 200 PMPs by my birthday. And I really want everybody, you and everyone else, to support into that way. So
inshallah, sir. I will be available, sir.
thank you very much for that, for your time. Make 10 questions we will use in the PMP marathon. You already know that.
Sir,
Okay. And let's keep spreading the word. Let's keep moving forward. Thank you very much for your time. Anyone has any question
thanks,
before I end this? Okay, I guess that's enough. Okay, one last question from my side. Usman,
sir.
let's say today is the day you called me for the first time. The day when I went to Saji and was coming back. If you have to get PMP done this time in 4 to 6 weeks, in maximum 1 month, I mean,
In 1 month, sir, because I
how
will
would you
say,
do? Yeah.
I will just explain my journey. I starting from ninth batch.
Mm-hmm.
I starting from ninth batch, but maybe after when I took the 2 classes, there was a problem in my office, and they make me quarantine.
Okay.
In my room, there is no internet actually.
Mm-hmm.
So I talked to you also, sir. I want to shift this one to next batch, if it is possible. You told me this no problem. So I go for and in 10th batch. When I starting this one, my other colleague, he went for vacation, and his all work onto me.
Okay.
It was very difficult because I had from I my duty start 6 a.m. in the morning and finish 6 p.m. in the morning.
Okay.
So after that, my younger brother marriage coming in January. I have to fly back to my home country. I have to prepare this one. When I came back, I got sick. And I came back, I got sick. And in February month, I hardly sleep 3 to 4 hours. I hardly sleep daily 3 to 4 hours.
You were
Because in the daytime I have to be in my office, and then I come back, and then food, and then I start preparing for this one. And you know what? I was sharing you daily report
yeah.
with the date also.
This
Yes.
is this is something beautiful I want to share here. He is in at least for last 2 3 months. He's the only guy, even without me asking, he's sending daily report.
Yes, I
Instead
was
of I'm
sending.
asking the update, so he was saying that. Thank you very much.
So my this group and the success journeys keep motivating me. Especially when Mashroor cleared this one, I was very motivated.
And Mashroor clear, your batchmate,
Yes,
yeah, from
yes,
Bangladesh.
my batchmate. And when Fatima cleared this one, I was more motivated.
Yeah, thank you
So
very much.
these
And
two things keep me motivating actually.
guys, just to put in a context before I let him go, did you listen all the problems he had? Put in the chat box me. How many of you have all these problems? Somebody's marriage, somebody getting sick, somebody getting something, did not get a time. Everybody is having the same problems. And now he got all the problems combined, but everybody has those problems. Let me tell you a very interesting thing. Today is my daughter's birthday. Okay, like from 8, and she meant the whole world to me. Nothing is more important to me than her. From 8 a.m., all the things I am working with right now, even we just we were celebrating and we have to go outside, things like that. I came to the coaching. I just want to say that it's the commitment. He did the commitment in the month of February. It's
Sir,
hard. It's hard. Yesterday I launched a new program, PMP Challenge. The It's the other name of the one-to-one program. It's the straightforward. Give me 4 hours. In 1 month, I'll give you PMP. Follow my roadmap, 4 hours, and you have the PMP. Okay. Am I right, Usman?
yes,
Four
sir.
hours daily for 1 month with consistency. You
Yes,
have
sir. In February, I was very consistent.
yeah, and you got the PMP.
Yes, sir. Yes,
And you
sir.
got the PMP.
And I
Thank
got, yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much for your time. I wish you
Thank
best
you,
of
sir.
luck. Looking forward to the 10 questions. Share me that. Plus, send me a picture. I'll for the success journey. Okay,
Okay,
brother.
sir. Inshallah.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you very
sir.
much.
Thank you,
And best
everybody, sir.
wishes.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.